So, how are you all doing, everybody? Welcome back again to my page on Facebook, Presenter Renewable Presentable, and back to my YouTube Real again. So, hi everyone. This evening I'm going to talk about passports, European passports. When it comes to the black people hand, when it comes to especially the Nigerian people hand, it becomes gold. It becomes something that they can easily use to tease you. It becomes something that will make you feel like if you don't
Bluetooth
have
mode.
it, you don't belong. You don't have to think that way. You just have to think that way. You don't have a passport. With time, if you do the right thing in Europe, you have your passport, and you have so many ways that you can get your passport. You don't need anybody to intimidate you, to make you feel bad, to make you think that it is the end of the world. I myself, that is speaking here, I just got my passport not quite long, which is weird passport. And the only thing that this thing can do for you is for traveling. For you to travel and any valid document in the world apart from this document can take you anywhere you are going if you can afford your tickets. I know many friends that are born here. I know a lot of women that even have passports for more than 22 years. They, they have never ever have a discussion of passport with me. Right? If you don't necessarily need to talk about it, I don't see them actually bragging about their passport. Most of the time, the people that I normally see that brags about their passport are most of the Nigerian women. Okay, most women from my tribe, most Nigerian people, they look like, I will slap you, I have a passport. I will slap you now. I don't think that I have a passport. Like one man did the other day in the flight. I'm a British. I will slap you. Some people have a lot of minds in their mind that when they have a passport, they can do anything they want to do. They can go fighting with people. I know somebody that was saying that, okay, wait till I get my passport. If they want to get my passport, I will break bottle on this person's head. I will beat this person up. I was like, seriously? Was your is the white people going to give you your passport so that you can go and oppress people so that you can go fighting people, or are they giving you the passport because you are entitled to it because you meet up the requirement to get the passport and you need to abide by the law. Okay, if you are doing something that is not right, wrong, that is not right, your passport can be taken away from you. Okay? It is not something like, oh, you have a passport now. Many people think that they can do whatever they want, they can misbehave. It is the end of the world for them. Nobody can talk to them. Now I have my passport. No, darling. That is not the way it is. This thing is for you to travel. It gives you the right to go to any country you want. And if you still have the resident that I have before, which is a 10-year resident, if I'm working, if you are working, anybody's working, you can easily solicit for a visa and go down there. So visit whatsoever you want to do. But this one still give you exactly the same right for you to travel to any country. It is not a tool for intimidation. It does not mean that because you have a passport, you are better than anybody. No, it doesn't mean that you are better than anybody. I don't know what there is some sentiment that most Nigeria people have when it comes to documents, when it comes to passport. It's like like let us talk about when the Italian man killed that Ameze in Italy. How a lot of people was like justifying the death of Ameze to her having a passport. I was like, really, how can somebody actually be justifying somebody's death that she died because the man gave her a passport? Like this, my passport, no man gave it to me. I did everything right. All my kids that I even brought to this world, they have a passport before me. So most Nigerian people they attribute a lot of things to you having a passport. Because a man brought you from Africa, he gave you a passport. The man have the right to do whatever he wants to do with you. The man have the right to treat you wrong. Um, Ameze was supposed to die because the man gave her a passport. That is because she was a very close person to me on Facebook. I feel a lot of injustice in my heart because of that her death, the way she died. Because at least we met on comment section, we spoke, we write each other because she was killed by this white man. Like I see a lot of Nigerian people like justifying her death, like she the man gave her paper. Do you think that these white people actually value this thing? Do you think they value this thing? This document that you are seeing, it cost me 15 minutes or 10 minutes to get it. Just imagine if this thing has to be black people that is giving you this document. The way when many of them get this document, they want to oppress people, they want to shame people, they want to go crazy about it. Like they want to justify a white man unliving somebody because of a document. They will say all sorts of things that good evening, sweetheart. Welcome. So they will like justify somebody's death just because of the passport. Like this same thing applied um to Cora Ovidu when Lolo was talking about Justin gave him Justin gave her a passport, Justin gave her a passport. Like you people are so dusty and crusty. People are so dusty and crusty. You think that the white people actually care about this passport? They don't care. They don't care. They don't think that because of this thing, somebody have to unlife you. They don't think so. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in it. It's you people that is exaggerating it, and that is why life is very difficult for us as Africans to make. Or if I did be in Nigeria, that our passport can be made in 10 minutes or in 15 minutes. The last passport I did for my daughter was 4 months, 5 months before it came out. Not because these people don't have what do they call it? Passbook. Because they want to make life difficult for us. They want to make you feel like you are getting something that is anything that have to do with black people is somehow they want to make life difficult for people because they have already put um a lot of importance on everything. Just imagine they gave you passport, you come online, oh, you can't travel. My kids, you know how many times I've made passport for my kids, they haven't traveled out of this country that require a passport, that actually require a passport. I was supposed to travel with my kids to Highland. I can't even renew the passport. I just left it there. I said there will be no time because I'm leaving next week. There will be no time. So what's big deal about the passport? I got my passport. Look, I just dropped it there. It's like I don't understand why people want to make other people feel bad just because they have something. Somebody gave you that thing. The person that is even doing this passport is a human being. It's not even a machine. If that person should be like you, nobody will give anybody passport in this country. Nobody. Then I have a passport, I have a car. You people have a poverty mentality. You have a problem. Nobody care about your passport. When I have my 10 years resident, I can go anywhere I want to go. I work in Spain. I can travel. I can get a visa to anywhere I want to go. So what is the big deal about your passport? It's not a passport that we're going to share together. If you bring your passport out on Facebook or on YouTube, like you, oh, I got my passport, I'm going to tell stories how to teach people with what you get. But don't mock people. Don't make people feel like you're better than them. No, no, you're not better than anybody. You all are faking. When you come to Facebook to make people feel that you got a car, you are the most hardworking person, you're better than everybody. No, 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 darling. You are not hardworking. You even the people that are even using that are working manually, you are not even better than them. You go to NHAS and work and come back home. There are people that work harder than you. If hard work is attributed to money or success, no, there are people that work harder than you. So don't come on Facebook and try to make other people feel bad. Passport, passport, the same thing. And the problem is that you always do this thing, this every, like, the same time every day. Or is it a trauma? The document was so difficult for you to get. So every time you feel very traumatized, you want to intimidate people, you want to say, oh, these people are crayfish, they can't get passport. Everybody will get a passport in this Europe. This my document. There are people now that the law changed. There are people that will put in for this passport in 6 months in Spain is out. My own son put in, it was 4 years. My other son put in, it was 3 years. My own was 6 years before it came out. I waited patiently for it. Anytime anybody got their passport, I embrace them, I'm happy with them, I go. So I don't understand the problem that many of you people, especially you Nigerians, have. You will come out, you want to brag with everything. You brag with car. You people cannot even produce a tire of a car. You are the only ones that flaunt and flaunt and flaunt what other men have sweat to make. You will come out, you will be flaunting clothes that you can't even produce in your country. Even the white people here that are making money, they don't even wear all these big Louis Vuitton, all these flashing clothes. They don't wear it. They don't wear it. I've spent 20 years in this thing. I haven't seen a white man like wearing a cloth with Louis Vuitton, Adidas. My children don't wear filler. Can you make a filler? Have you even put your child in a track that it can even produce or sew a shoe? Have you, with the type of mentality you have, what can your children even produce? You that is bragging about your child cannot wear filler, your child need to wear Adidas. What have you produced in your life? You come from a country where poverty is back and forth on noisy people. You come out and you start doing free advertisement for all these people that do work very hard to have all these things. I've seen a lot of white men. I haven't seen them wearing clothes of Adidas. Real white men, okay? I've dated a real white man with money. I don't see them spending money anyhow. The only person I think that they can spend on them was me. I used to go to go do supermarket, do my shopping, do whatever I want to do. I spend money, spend money on me. But I don't see him like exaggerating. These are people that have money. That is why I begin to understand that something is wrong with most African people. And that relationship actually shaped me to, like, people that actually have something, they don't flaunt it, they don't make noise up and down. They are so blessed. When they look at themselves, they're so blessed. Don't go trying to be, people are not working, my garage is 5,000. Now, who asked you? You can say that, but you can sit down and say that. Nobody asked you. You were once the way those people that you are mocking, you were once like them, and other people were richer than you. The riches you want to show in the way of bragging. Somebody have double of it. The bags you want to show to people. Somebody have the most expensive one of it. The passport you want to show to people. Somebody have passport that is more upgraded than yours. Like when I have my own, my Nigerian passport, before I got this one, what is the big deal? I was existing. I used 17 years. I used 17 years with Nigerian passport, my 10 years resident, everything. My document was given to me by a white man. Okay? He didn't he didn't say the day I said I don't need the relationship. He didn't come up to say he wants to unlife me. No. No. People we be making big deal. Somebody we unlife somebody because of paper. No, because somebody married somebody or gave them document. They gave them document. They were supposed to die. They were supposed to do this. Yes, they deserve it. We gave our document. We want to leave that person. Like this thing, what a life of somebody. Some of you must be actually crazy because I think the document was like a very traumatic situation for many of you because you came to Europe with the wrong views of life. You came to Europe because if I see somebody bragging about relationship, about document of money, all this stuff, I look at them like these people must have a very difficult life. They must have a very difficult life. Yet, you having a difficult life does not make you an arrogant. You having a difficult life is supposed to mold you. Yeah. Before you mock it, some people you will think that you are doing in that situation. You will go because that is what I normally do. I will put myself in that situation. I can make a lot of video and don't really talk about some of it. But at times I used to put myself in that situation. If I talk about horror at times, I remember when I was like having two children, like horror. Even my June is a little bit more adult, more grown. My kids were like twins. People will see me on the way and ask me, are they twins? It was me all over it. So I cannot put myself in that picture and start bashing that woman. No, I don't do that. I don't. I will never. You will just get a passport, you will run to social media. You don't have a passport, you cannot travel, you cannot do so what? So what? So what? People travel with visa. There are so many people in Africa that don't even have this. They come to Europe, come to America, go to London, and their bank account is loaded with money. When you talk about real money, they have it in that Nigeria, in Africa. So people have money that in this that make generational wealth that in this life they will not suffer. They don't even need a passport. I know a lot of people that don't even need this thing to exist. They have their bank account, they have their justification that they can fund their travel and all their Nigeria passport is visa everywhere. This is the exaggeration that all of you are doing all the time, maybe in delusion. You see people packing to Europe, people are dying in the Mediterranean Sea, people are dying every day because you people give them the wrong impression. You give them the wrong impression. They will come and stay here and be suffering. Look at that man the other day, how that he was begging in front of the supermarket and a Italian man just unlike him in broad daylight. You people want to live a fake life. Who will be doing begging in Nigeria? The only people that do begging in Nigeria is like, or maybe some handicapped people, maybe the northerners, the Fulanis. No southerners will be like doing begging. No, nobody do begging. But in Europe, you people are begging, standing in front of the supermarket and begging, and you think that people need to respect you. Just see the fake life all of them are living. Some of you have passport, you don't even have money to buy your ticket. Passport is not anything. Don't allow people to intimidate you. Passport, everybody will get it at the right time. At the right time, everybody will get it. You stay in here. Some people 5 months, some people 4 months, your passport is out. If you do the right thing, you follow the right process, your passport in 10 years, you will have it. If you get married, 1 year, you will have your passport. So don't let anybody come out with their passport and be saying, look at my passport, look at my passport. So what? So what? Before you even got your passport, other people have passport, other people, they have renewed plenty booklets. So what is the big deal? You will all make big deal about everything when it comes to you Nigeria people. Living fake life. You will be saying, Nigeria is not good, Nigeria is not good. But you will come and be doing beggar in Europe. You will come and be a beggar in Europe. When you are in a country that have land, water, have everything, you will say you don't want to farm in Africa. You will run down to Europe and be farming. A white man will be using you to farm. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. They will be pursuing you people as if they are your slave master or is the era of slaves. You will work and work and work and work for nothing. Some of you will even die in the farm. You will even die in the farm. But when it comes to your country, everything is bad about your country. You can come and flaunt people's passport, but you are among people that will destroy your society, will destroy your country. You will bully people on Facebook. You will see injustice, you will be part of it. You will bring people's picture out on Facebook and write rest in peace on it, but you want to flaunt people's passport. Don't you think that there are responsible men and women that built this passport, that fuck their husband properly and speak and put standards on their life and their self, and they can have a passport that you can publicly flaunt? Can you flaunt your Nigerian passport? No, because you have spoiled the men, you have spoiled yourself, you have bring that negative impact into the society. But when it comes to flaunting other people's passport, you want to flaunt it. The Spanish passport. This passport is, there are people behind this passport. There are people behind this passport. There are people that built this passport. This passport wasn't built by bullying, a woman that bullying children on Facebook. This passport wasn't built by a woman that sits on Facebook 24 hours of the day while the husband is cleaning at the age of 50 and doing all sorts of nonsense on Facebook and don't feed their children, bullying everybody, innocent people. No, this passport was built by men and women that are responsible, and there is accountability if you don't use it properly. But you all that is crying about your Nigeria passport that is bad, you will be the first to marry to a fraudster, a man that will fraud people from morning to night. He lies to live. All his business is lies. Fraudster, Yahoo, ritual, a man that will cheat and sleep around everywhere. He will justify it. He will beat his wife, he will justify it. He will do all sorts of nonsense, he will justify it. He will be working in passport office for him to give people passport. He will delay the passport to 3, 4 months, 5 months, so that people will be paying him instant money and he will be giving them the passport under 1 month. You can't owe any fucking accountability to any fucking man in your community. You don't have any fucking right to come out and show any country's passport because those people built their country. Their country wasn't built by your fucking behavior that you exhibit all around on Facebook. No, it wasn't built by that. It wasn't built by that. All those bad influence that you put around on Facebook, this passport wasn't built like that. And it's a insult you floating this passport. You're so happy you got a passport of another country. What about your own country? What happens to your country? I have a lot of friends that don't want this. They are not Nigerian. They don't want it for their children. I have a lot of Moroccans. They don't want to change their fake passport. It's not a priority for them. You are so happy because you are among the people that are causing problems in your own community. That is why you will be so proud to have this, and you will not be proud to have your own passport. My Nigerian passport is inside. You will not be proud. Why can't you come out and brag with your passport? If you are bragging with it, you are bragging with a nation. that is well built and organized. Why can't you brag with your own passport? You will even come out, you will insult your compatriot, you will talk nonsense about them, you will bully them, you will insult everybody. And the gullible ones will be like, oh, because you rub makeup, you put a wig on your head, they think you are a better person. Now, everything that got into you people's hands, you will make it look rubbish. You will make it look rubbish to people. Anything, even if it's a white garment, you will stain it with oil. That is the behavior you people have. That is why any nonsense that you people bring to Facebook, you want to use it to intimidate anybody, if it's car or whatever. I don't give a fuck. It is, I'm going to give you people merit the way you present yourself. If you come out with that Nigeria African mentality to brag with what your husband, your baby daddy cannot produce, I'm not going to be part of it. I am not going to be part of it. Okay? So enough of all you people intimidate without even have a passport. People are still coming on the way. Those people are going to have their own passport. Even the child that is born today will have this. So don't make big deal about it. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It just happened. You got to that time and the requirement. If you don't meet the requirement, there is no amount of prayer that you're going to pray. There is no amount of bragging you are going to brag. You won't get it. So stop telling those ones that are in your back, because many of you, those people that move around the two people that are supporting you people and nonsense, many of them just came from media. They are new here. Many of them are so like they are angry, they are desperate. They think that they are going to be looking at you people's lifestyle, your fake lifestyle that people are flaunt all over Facebook, and then you feel bad like, oh, when can I do this? When can I do that? We see a lot of people even committing suicide recently in Germany the other day because of documents. Is this thing what is any resident in the world what you losing your life for? I remember one day I was coming from the supermarket there, and I wanted to pass a corner, and I met the police. The police wasn't uniform. It was like police. I said, what? I've been in that city. I've never been controlled in that city. I don't do anything wrong. I just went to buy something. He said, police said, what? He said, I should give him my document. I said, oh, you want my document? And I dropped my the things I went to buy. And I opened my wallet. I gave the police my resident, and he was checking it, the code and everything. So as I opened my wallet, he saw my son, Spanish resident inside my wallet. That is the card of this one. I think the police maybe is a new person, is not too um, um, familiar with we immigrants having that document. He was asking me to open my wallet and show him the resident I have inside my wallet. And I said no. I said no. Why? You asked me for my document, I've given you my document, and you want me to open my wallet and give you the document inside my wallet. I said no. And he not told me, he said, if you don't give me this thing, I'm going to deport you. I said, you're going to deport me and I will go. Do you think that I'm afraid to go back to my country? You think I'm afraid? I will go back to my country. It was like looking at me saying, yes, I'm ready to go. And the man was just looking at me. He said, I will depart. I said, I will go. I'm not afraid to go back to my country, okay? The lazy ones are the ones that are not doing anything, they don't want to do anything, and you still see their character in this Europe. That poverty mentality of flaunting, 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 flaunting. They don't want to do anything. They discourage the few that even have zeal to do something. They will mock them. They will tell them, your life is miserable, blah, blah, blah. They will try to mock the other ones. All those ones will be like, they don't want to work. Like, why am am I going to work if this person can come out with this, if this person can come out with that? The flaunting and flashing bling bling is what is destroying you all in this black community. You underrating other people, downgrading other people. If you got a passport, so what? So what? That is the question. And at the end of the day, the man gave me my document and I left. I think that man will not like use that to intimidate any other black person again, like I'm going to be hurting. Let's go. If I just oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, if you see another black person, say, ah, they are so afraid to go back to their country. I'm not afraid. I'm because I noticed the way many of our Nigerians carry this Europe on their head. Many of them are jobless over here. Many of them are doing begging. Many of them are not doing anything from morning to night. They will still be coming. When many of your mates in Europe, in Nigeria have made a lot of money, you are on Facebook insulting people. You are on Facebook flaunting a passport that you don't even make good use of. You are there trying to intimidate other people with your passport. You are there trying to intimidate other people with your car. Many of you black people don't know how to use power. That is your problem. When you have a little bit of privilege more than the rest, you become their God. You want to lord over them. You want to oppress them. You want to mark them. You want to tell them that they are not adequate because they don't have a passport, they don't have a car, they don't have this, they don't have that. So what? Can you produce it? Go to Mercedes, and we have Mercedes company over here in our state. Women are working there. Why are you not working there? Why don't you work in Mercedes? Do yourself. It's not to ride only the car. Go produce a car. You produce one. Be proud that or ginger your people, the men in your society to be working to produce a car, not to always flaunt nonsense. Even the people that own the country, they don't even flaunt most of the car that many of you want to show off. You'll be suffering, you will be flaunting cars, flaunting clothes. You want to make people to feel that you are rich and you are not. And if you are, so what? So what? Who do you feed? Nobody. So all those beautiful nonsense that you used to intimidate all those media bloggers, all those newcomers, me, I don't even care. I don't even care. The only person I respect is people that have their story, people that are humble, no people that come out on Facebook. They can't travel, easy, easy, easy. You can't travel, you don't have a passport, you don't have a passport, you don't have a passport. Like, seriously, now so the paper really have enough. People life was so miserable without document. Now that people have document and you are going crazy up and down, your life was so miserable because you don't have any document. I have never feel that way once. Maybe that is why I don't do those people's oppression. I've never. I came to Europe after 6 months. My white man gave me my document. I've never stressed for my document. And even if I stress for my document, that is not a yardstick for me to make other people feel bad or look down on anybody. In this pain, I know people that have helped to make documents, that have helped. People will sit down. There are people here 15 years who don't even have documents. Why can't you use that your story to motivate them? No, you will run out of travel. The rest don't have documents. They don't have documents. So, so, so what? What is the big deal to have a document? Are you going to feed the whole community with your passport? Look at my own, it's on top of the cupboard there, that I took. How many million have this pastor brought? Eh? that have impacted the community. People cannot stay on your own. That is why you all are flaunting, 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 flaunting. When you see people that don't want to flaunt, they don't want to be flashy, they want to live their normal life, people will say, this one is dirty, this one need to bath, this one need to do this. Really, when you see people that are they're not putting fake gold on their neck, looking somehow like coke and fanta with all those bleaching exaggeration and all, you people think that something is wrong with them. But there are people that are normal and there are people that are abnormal. They don't know that they are not normal. They don't know. They think that everything they are doing is right. No, you having this, you are not better than anybody. You are not better than anybody. Even people pay to have this, people buy it with money. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Even in Nigeria that you people exaggerate, there are a lot of people that are living well, they have good medical health, they have food, they have everything. Government don't feed them. Government don't feed them. You were bragging about this passport. You were living under the government. Meanwhile, the people you are bragging to, probably many of them, 80% of them are paying their rent cash with their money. They are feeding themselves. You will make them feel that because they don't have this red one, their life is not complete. You make them feel that way, and you will ask, well, why are these boys doing ritual? Why are they because you people live in a society that you will not live and allow other people to live. That is the problem you people have. You will not live and allow other ones to live. You will always want to point finger. All of you want to point finger. I don't know where you are running to. You are not running away. Everybody with their life. You people will not listen. You will not listen. And it's like in Nigeria or in the black community, it's like they are in a cult. If you don't belong, you are lacking behind. Is this thing that is raining now? You have to be fair in your face and your leg has to be black. Is this one that is raining now? Everything is raining for you people. But you people have nothing that you are producing. You can't produce nothing apart from this mouth to destroy. That is why everything many of you touch will turn into ashes. Anything you speak into will just die, will wither. Because produce, you don't know how to produce. You are consumer. Everything is a consumer. What happened to your own country passport? They will bribe and bribe and bribe your husbands, your boyfriend, your baby daddies, because you don't ask them for accountability for nothing. So they will take that their fraudster and criminal mentality into their jobs and be stealing, you'll be clapping for them because nobody will hold you accountable. You think it's business every day. You are going to come back again this summer, passport, 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 passport. And here, the woman that you put rest in peace on her picture. Yes, I'm going to be on your ass. All those fake life that you are pushing all these girls into, is going to stop. Everybody is going to live accordingly. Everybody is going to start sewing their coat according to their size. Let people live their life. Life is gradually, 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 gradually. That is how I have lived it for these 20 years with Nigeria people. If they have this, you don't have, they will allow you to rest. Even I said I will not do prostitution, I become a problem to them. I become a problem to them. They report me to everybody that I will not, I said I will not use my whole body to look for money. Everything is ready for these people. This is passport. They want to put people into system. Hey, is this so? They want to put people into system. People should start live and let people live. The nonsense in this community is too much. It's just too much for all of you. Eh? Is this cloth that is raining now? Oh? Is this wig that is raining now? Oh? Anybody that don't have that wig is you are not a girl. You are not a girl yet. Like if I buy that wig, what is it going to add to my life? Apart from putting it on my head and when I get home, I drop it. I even have a big place for the ten wig. This mentality have destroyed you people. You become consumed. You praise everybody and your own power. You are like this. No strength for you. No strength. Everything exaggeration. You exaggerate too much. Exaggerate everything. That is why I've sit down watching you people for the past 20 years in life. Seriously. Hmm? All the things that people have done, nothing better comes from it. People will do all your madness and you still remain who you are. And nobody, nobody. You have a passport, you don't have a passport, nobody give a fuck about it. Nobody. Go and repair your own country and flaunt your own passport. You should be ashamed mocking your fellow compatriots that they don't have passport. They can't travel. What happens to your country go globally? You have boys. You should be ashamed of that you have children in that same community where you mock people that they don't have passport. What happened to your passport? It's men like you that built this thing to standard with their women backing them. We will come out and want to mock other people. We have boys. Where is the position of your children in the society? With the white people, they don't need you. They don't need you. The way you behave well, they are fine with it. The day you make a mistake, they will tell you that you have a nationality, a Spanish or a British nationality that is in Nigeria. That is where you know where you belong. Go brag with your own passport. Go brag with your country passport. Go tell your husbands that go to office to do nothing but stay and make life difficult for people over here before they can make their passport. Go tell them to, to have some integrity and some better work ethic before you come out and show another person's passport. A country where people behave like a normal human being, not a country where dating, silencing, mob fighting, bullying on Facebook is being done. Can you do that? All your dirty behavior that you portray on Facebook, can you do that in this country? You are still operating in the Nigeria way. When you people want to arrest people, when you want to do nonsense, you go to Nigeria. When you want to behave properly, you bring out your passport. So I don't respect you. I don't respect you. All the nonsense you are doing, do it to the white people. Now that they are giving you passport, you are no more Nigeria because my own passport, they gave me 180 days to return my Nigeria passport and I'm returning it. I'm a Spanish now, good. Look for a British, a Holland people and behave the way you are behaving to the Nigeria people here. You hold and one pastor, you be destroying the community where you hate so much, where you bash people so much, where you destroy people so much. You wanna feel like oh everything is okay, I have a passport. So what? Who give a fuck about your passport? Who give a fuck? Only the Nigerians that don't know that it's not a big deal. You know, if they build their life so much, it's not going to be a big deal to them. Passport, it's not a big deal. UK, everybody's running to UK. The UK that you are running to, the UK that you ran to, is it not somebody that built that UK? People were working, people were fighting for their rights, people burst into so many places to make sure that they get their needs there. The few people live in no land. All your time there was bullying people, stay on government benefits for years, doing nothing, contributing nothing to the society. What is the need of having passport? You can't work with it. Nothing of it. Is to collect, 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 collect. The same behavior that you took from Africa. You come out and show your passport. No. You run there now. You run to UK now because people have already built that UK. People have already built that place. They have already arranged it. Not with bully, not with staying on government benefit 247. You are still there now. You are still bullying people. You can't learn. You don't have empathy. Everything is let us put people down. Let us put people down. I have a car. So what? Can you even do more than Nigeria people? I remember some neighbors that time in Africa when they will have a car. You can't touch that car. Like you just use your body to touch the car. You will see the kind slap they will give you. You will see the kind of slap they will give you because of you touch their car alone. No go talk about they will still bring mentality down to this place like they are celebrating a car. I'm not against to celebrate a car. They don't do it like you are intimidating people, like people do it in Africa. Like people are the owner of the car company, or you are producing the car. No, people, people are not producing anything. At and I don't at times I don't want to say something. But you people actually deserve that crusty roasting at times. People really she said she need to fix her lips. Yes, she need to actually fix that. She need to fix it. That lips that she used to lie and destroy people. I bet you if it's other people that have that big lips, eh? The way she will be bullying them with that lips, the way she will be bullying them with that lips, this woman, she will be bullying them like there is no tomorrow. She will go and circle the lips. She will go and do this. If it's somebody that have that masculine face like her, she will not allow that person to rest on this face. But if it's hard, if now that it's hard, she will say, this my lips. People are asking me how much I made it, how I made my lips. And people are even asking me about my lips. Yes, people will ask you just to mock you. The way you mock people with car, you mock people with passport, you mock people with everything. Yes, people will ask you. There are two type of questions. Some people just want to mock you, and some people want to ask you. Who want to have that type of a lip without no direction? Eh? He went and took my picture on Facebook and started putting recipes that she got an accident with her own car and she died because there was nothing she could use to mock me. I'm not fine, no, I'm okay. There was nothing. She took my picture and put it on this. And you want to come out and be mocking people with passport like it's only you that have passport. Even for country, the baby that is born today, they will give them passport. Yeah. How do you want those babies to do? Hmm? You can't even control yourself to celebrate something. You can't. And you say you are a counselor. Who are you counseling? Counseling who? Like seriously, those women that are following you, they should be ashamed of themselves. I can't be following somebody that I have sense more than. I can't. I can't. All your this thing on this YouTube is all bully trouble. Every barber twist on Facebook is shoot people. When you see anybody that is coming up, people will go and cause them problem on their page. You will report their page. You bring that their page. That is all you people have been doing on this page. Jealousy, my sister. That is all they are doing on Facebook. This Cora issue is not something that is new. It's not something that is new. That is how they are bullying every Nigerian woman that they have seen on Facebook. And it happens that most of the profile of most of the those state women that they were bullying on Facebook, intimidating on Facebook, those most of the women they are illiterate. Most of them can't even write their name. If you see many of their names is Joy, is a very short names that can be spelled and right. Okay. So they use that advantage to be doing all this nonsense on Facebook. They will go and bring their page down. They will go and bring their picture out. They will be, all those ones will be begging them. That is how they have told many women like this for years on this Facebook. Now they begin to see women that are better than them. And even as at that those women are illiterate, these women are better than them 100 times. They are better than them 100 times. Even to the extent you can't even post your pictures on Facebook. If they see you posting beautiful pictures on Facebook, she and her girlfriend that is trying to behave like she doesn't have anything to do with all this bullying on Facebook. Because that one have a jobless husband that cannot work, that one the husband will be on that fake account to be reporting people's Facebook, to be doing nonsense on Facebook. They will just be on Facebook. The moment they see somebody that is better than them, they will leave that person. Then that person will give you their page, will give you their page. Later, they will look for a problem and say, the person speak to me, the person do this to me. They will go and bring the person close down. They mean, I'm ready for you people. I'm ready for you people. I saw the other lady that was doing video the other day. She was like, hmm. I was like very, very pissed off. Seriously, I don't want to belong to anybody. Yes, Cora put food on their table. Yes, that is what they have been doing. They see that our level of education, our level of understanding of life, she doesn't give a fuck about these people. She has leveled up her life. She has leveled up her life. She only made mistake because I still notice she has those Nigerian women mentality of living for blah, 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 and all those stuff. But anybody can make a mistake. But what is your business in this woman's life? You can't even tell us. That is what they have been doing on Facebook. They have seen Cora now. Hey, this Cora will just sit down and be using cup to play. The next thing people will be giving her star. People will be watching her. 10,000 people. They wouldn't finding it funny at all. The thing that put Cora leg out is when she have that bat baby. All these people go crazy now. 20,000 is watching Cora. Really, they went crazy. And the other one that I saw on Facebook the other day was like, I believe that she want to belong to their group. So she will regret it later. She was like, I saw a lot of video. I saw a lot of video on Facebook with that Cora. That was too harsh on Cora. That was not nice. Eh? But you people should not hate Lolo. You people should love her. This my platform is not to hate, it's for love. Why are we fooling ourselves? I don't want to belong to anybody. Anybody that knows me knows that after my hard time in life, I have learned how to be by myself. I've learned how to be without makeup, without nothing. I have faced life squarely. And I'm happy I did. I did the job, the thing that I'm supposed to do to get to where I am today. Like, because you want to belong, you say, like, she was so harsh on Lola, but people should not hold him in hold it on her. Mm, mm. But she was so harsh, like, what type of cognitive disorder is that? Yes, I was like this girl, you want to belong, but don't be crazy like this. She was so ash. I saw that video when she was talking the back camera. She was so ash. Like, is that the first video? Is that the second video? Even coral issue is not the first thing that they have used to bully people on this page. They have bullied children. They have bullied mothers. They have bullied everybody on this Facebook. They have bullied everybody on this Facebook. They make the Facebook to be like a battlefield for everybody. Copyright, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk about me. All these women that are going crazy on their pages right now, they took all those craziness from these people. They thought that is how it works on Facebook. Yes, she's supposed to block her, and good she did. No, even if she block her, like, she said she block Lolo. She has a lot of fake accounts. See you. These people don't know. She is the mother of fake accounts on Facebook. If you don't know, she said it's block Lola. She is the mother of fake accounts on Facebook. This woman that you are seeing, that will come to Facebook, she will put on her wig and be deceiving people. Hmm? You don't know her. She has fake accounts, a lot of fake accounts. She still watch porn to everything. I'm telling you, she don't have a content. She said she came out for women in distress because of the self-hate she has for herself. There is no way she can fix any woman's crime. Not to talk of talking in favor of any woman because she already have boys children that she has set down for failure. So there is no way she's going to talk to women, to talk to the men, no, because that will be a problem that will affect her. Eh? She will put on that wig and come to Facebook. I, I, I think I will post it. I will post it. I saw a Facebook, a lady that have a Facebook page and all on Facebook. The son was asking for food like Lolo's son the other day. The son will send me, we are angry. I will post the video. I saw it again. And I just remember Lolo's son. That boy has been crying for food for decades on Facebook. She will run to Facebook. You think that because Cora blocked him, she doesn't want Cora. This woman. So people are still saying that Cora blocked him. That woman have fake accounts. They have bunch of fake accounts that they used to bully people, that they used to watch people, that they used to report people. That is why I want to build this platform. We will have people, anybody that is troubling people on Facebook, our Facebook will be removed because these two people, if they leave Facebook, peace will be on Facebook. People will be able to create content. People will be able to excel on this Facebook. They are problematic. And this is not the first instance of their behavior. Even these women, when they were doing prostitution in Europe, these are the type of women that will be collecting money from their fellow women to stand in the government streets, in the streets. Nigeria people will collect money from another woman to stand in the streets, will be paying for it. That is who we are. So how do you expect them to come to Facebook that is free and they will not try to lord over people? They have been doing all these things. It's not this their mentality and behavior doesn't start from Facebook. Most Nigeria women are like that. Men and all, they want to lord over people. If they can't lord over you, they can't oppress you, you are in a problem. I will bring a video that I watched today where one of them was saying, we came to this Facebook first, you people, the rest, we people, we need to invite you to join us on this Like seriously, Facebook that is free. You need to invite somebody. Like, yeah, what was your baby daddy doing? What was your husband doing that he could not create Facebook? He chose to be cleaning toilet in NHS. Eh? How old is Mark Zuckerberg that opened this Facebook? That you, old woman, you are even older than Mark. You want to come and lord over it. Every year, you people want to collect money. It's only we out Nigeria that somebody will be begging in front of supermarket. Another person will come to the front of supermarket and say, you are supposed to pay me. Oh. I came to collect money because I put you in this place so that you'll be begging you. They are very mediocre. I know their mentality. When Lolo open her mouth, I already profile. I know who she is. I know who she is. I know them. All these things that you see on Facebook, they are nonsense. It's only somebody that is not, don't understand them, that don't know who they are. That is how they have always been. I said, I fought for my own Nigerian women for the roads where they do prostitution. I went there to go and fight them. To allow their own sister to walk in the road, government road. Women were paying for it. Government roads. They were paying for it two hundred, 250 every month to somebody like all these lolo monicas that when they go to places, instead of them to behave themselves, they want to lord over people. Any little thing they have, they want to make big deal about it. That is why I make any nonsense they show on Facebook, I make it useless because that is what it is. Because people that actually have something, they don't show it. They don't show it. They don't make noise. They will collect money. If they could collect money from people on this Facebook, they would have done it. Do you know how many people page these people have brought them? You want to be on Facebook and do all sorts of nonsense, they will tell you, come and bring this page down. I will open another one. Yes, that is what it is. Because the nonsense is too, look at how she came out on Quora. They have been doing this to many women. Any woman that cry out, the other one will say, everybody you shut up, oh, don't talk, oh, there is nowhere, there is no problem, oh, shut up. They will silence all these women. The problem now is that apart from them, there were other voices on Facebook that was speaking for women. When I saw their rubbish, I went and opened a page called Single Mother, Single Father in Europe. They were all over Facebook bashing people because of the pieces of husband they have at home. They never allow other people to get. Yeah, have a husband. Single mothers, they are under medication. They are drinking every night before they sleep. Like the day my mom popped me out of her vagina, he popped me with a man out. Hmm? Hmm. They have done so many nonsense on this Facebook. The only thing that they have not done on Facebook is asking people to pay them before they can open their mouth on Facebook. They are control freak. And because I know that Nigerians, men and women, they can't control power. Even African, they can't control power. If you give them a little bit of power, they want to explode. They want to explode. That is why their passport for me is a BS. They want to explode. They want to oppress any little power. They make use your foot in the ground. They want to oppress. They have been doing this on Facebook. This one, just this one, who are you? Who the hell do you think you have? All of you on this Facebook. Right. Because you want to belong, you jump at Lolo. Lolo was bashing this person today. It was so hard on this person. Shout. Like, the Lolo don't even give a talk about you. She's just waiting for the moment to attack you to get them. Because they feel so intimidated about anybody on this Facebook. Because they know they have no message. They have nothing that anybody can emulate or look upon. It's just a waste of time and space on Facebook. They have nothing to impart. Their hypocrisy can be spotted from a very far place. And somebody that has brain, unless you don't have your cocoa, unless you don't have your cocoa, if you have, you will know who she is. You jump out of Facebook. Everything you want to talk about it. You want to bully people. You want to talk nonsense about it. The moment you talk about you want to go crazy. This log out of this Facebook. You people are problem in this Facebook. We Edo women, we are not like this. Many of them in Europe here hmm, might not be educated, but when we talk about Edo women in collectively, we are not fools. Majority are behaving on this Facebook like fools, like they don't see you because they have lost their self-esteem, they have lost their self-worth because of the dirty job they came to this Europe to do. They haven't go for therapy to better themselves, to know when people are oppressing them. We have taken this oppression in Africa, we are not going to bring this to Facebook. People have reigned for so long. So everybody should stay on their lane. If you come out with BS, I will talk about it. If you come out with those things that I'm trying to forget, that you people are doing in Africa, those oppression nonsense, I'm going to talk about it. And if you trespass, you be between me and you on this Facebook. I'm a very good girl. I've passed so many stages not to be like people today that can easily. I've trained myself to come back to you people's level and I will still go back to that person that I want to be. I've seen so much nonsense and oppression on this Facebook. And you two think that you can come out on Facebook and talk about everybody, insult people, downgrade them, try to instigate people to bring platform platform their platform down when yours is built on bullying, mocking people, destroying people's self-esteem because you think you can bleach your skin, you can put on wigs, you can put on filter and look like something else. Look at me. This is me without filter. Okay? This is me without filter. Can we talk? You think everybody is afraid of you? Yes, this is me with filter. Can you tell me since I love your skin, I want you to buy cream? No. And look at what people say from their mouth, who they have, not those nonsense that they are doing. To be clapping for them. Lolo is so hard on somebody. The two people should not hold any hate against her. And the platform is for love. Then that person that she's so hard on every day, not be mama born that person. And what has that person done to her? Nothing. Oppression. All she want Cora to do was to call her. That would have made this woman. Don't you see? I am the one that joined Cora and Justin back together. We JJ blogger, so people cannot do nothing. I bring Justin and Cora back together. That is what a weak counselor is all about. Yes, that was what she was looking for. But because that one did not do any damn about her, she was so crazy. Because when she shake most of these Edo women, they will start calling her, sending money for her. Don't talk about me. Talk about me. Talk about me. A man left, so what? Soldier go, soldier come. Hmm. That is what every woman should be prepared for. Hmm? A man can embarrass you. A man can tell you that he loves you. He can dump you at any time. Be ready to be dumped and be ready to be loved. That is the only thing you can benefit in this world. Mm. If you say you don't want it, another man wants it. It depends on how I prepare myself and my mind. Okay? People have made all this nonsense to affect a lot of women. Cora is not the first. Cora should have, I saw a comment, Cora should have called Lolo. Call her for what? For what? They, like, the thing that is those African marriage or relationship where the man will use you to turn 360, go back, go front, go back, go front, go back. You go and call your ancestors, you go and call your grandma to come and beg a man to stay with you. To hell with that man. To hell with that man. I've passed through those stages. You will be apologizing for doing nothing wrong. I don't recommend it to anyone. No, 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 no. They wanted her to call. They will not call Justin. Justin, forget Justin, please. Come back home. And Justin, come back. And then Justin will not take you and go back. Or even to even go back. At the end, she will come and, if Justin didn't go back, you see, she has lost her marriage. She lost her marriage. The time she's supposed to beg the man, she didn't beg him. And the man have left. Like seriously, most of their comments is so like laughable. Like seriously, you begging a man? Okay, Justin wanted an apology from me. We have done that. We have done that so much. We have even leaned down to beg a man self to stay. We have even buy local drink self to say sorry to a man that we never offend. We just wanted an apology in public. Ah, for what now? For what? What type of apology? Like, what is she going to apologize for? That was what I was asking the African people that time when I have problem in my marriage. Like, my husband had to buy wife out. My husband had to buy wife out and then me, I have to buy and carry so many times to beg the man to stay. I feel like this so that I can be able to, if Lolo is swearing for people that don't have husband, it don't go reach my body. Hi, African women have been through a lot. We have been through a lot. We have been through a lot because of women like all this Lolo. That is why I am on a case. Because of all these women like Lolo. Eh? You say na happy have to die wife out. Ask me what wife out have to do. And when you want to really analyze the issue that made your auntie to die wife out now, you will see your auntie have done nothing to this man. It's just oppression, like the one that they are doing on Facebook now. You will see that woman have done nothing. She might even be begging that man and he's cheating. We have baby outside. We have done so many nonsense to this woman. She will have to beg for a drinking bola. Even a man that cannot even provide, an African woman, they will ask her to kneel down and beg for what? That is the question. When I left all this nonsense, I was like sitting and reasoning. I not laugh over it. I laugh over all these things. Like seriously, somebody could bring me to my knee like this. But he did have blue, black red, but she has to go apologize. That is one thing they normally do in this black community that we need to be talking about. That we see a man will do nonsense to you, they will want to go and beg you. Like, I begin to ask them, is this man the only hope many of all these women have or something? Like, many of these women think that if they leave all these men and they change their mindset, they can't get a better man. Of course, they will. But all these same women like Lolo, all these mammies, keep living it. You will make all these women believe that if you leave them, hmm, depression will kill you as a single mother. Hmm. You will suffer. Oh. No man will want you. Hey, it's a lie. Oh. Don't let people deceive you. It's a lie. One man's food is another man's food. Hmm. One man's food is another man's food. No matter how short, how tall, how ugly you are, there is a man for you that will treat you right. And you should be ready to be treated right, to be treated right. Like, they will see a man with beautiful blue and black, they will say, "Ah, at least now only beat you now." Like Lolo was saying, like Justin gave her passport. So what? That woman had two kids for her, for Justin. Two kids for Justin. It's not free. If you don't love yourself, you don't love your womb, you don't love your body, does not mean that another woman don't love their self. Better be single than suffer married. I tire oh, I tire oh. Like they have a problem, these women. They want you to suffer. The only thing that they are beating this girl for now is because she left the association of suffering and smiling married woman. Like, what courage did you have to leave this man? When we are still here suffering, we are still managing our marriage. Our marriage has come to manage, and you decide to leave. Who gave you the authority to leave? Those are. And you have to do too. You have to be very wise as a serpent in this community to know their behavior, the way they move. She's happy. That was the same thing I like when I left. It was like I left. I was like a free. I was like a free bird. It's like I left a prison. I will, when I left, I would have to travel to France just to lodge in a hotel, sleep off myself, and take off myself. So I noticed like I was like free. I was like, it seems that I was in bondage with these people. The whole community, this one, all these mammies, all of them will talk here, they will talk here, what happened, go back. I said, please, people leave me alone. Okay, that Kaya has suffered with that Oyibo. Her sister in Nigeria enjoyed better marriage than her. Cora was a righteous wife. That was what I was before, but not anymore. I'm a crazy bitch this time. I'm a crazy bitch and I love it so much. And nobody's complaining about it. Nobody, nobody's complaining about it. If you see something does not favor you, you change it. Where a woman, the thing with Cora is that she entered into the marriage with that toxic Nigerian woman mentality of trying to be obedient, like Auntie Katia and Mama Africa teach us that we have to be righteous. If our husband enter house, we have to stand until our husband sits down. Hmm? We have to pull his cloth off. We have to take water and wash his feet. Who he helped? You can't be righteous more than our mother. They did a lot, and many of them were replaced with their best friend, with their neighbors. Many of them, after their husband have entered 6 feet, they find out that their husband has babies everything. If they could have bring their husband corpse out, and they would have done it. So, what is anybody going to tell me when it comes to African marriage? Like, seriously? Some will even brag about they have been many years in marriage. It might be 30 years of miserability. It might be 30 years of overbearing. It might be 30 years of being treated well. It might be 30 years of a beautiful life. It might be 30 years of baby factory and struggle long. So, this is what it is. Let's see. It says, that color has suffered with that window. On the second day she delivered, she was cooking. Okay, and she was cooking noodles to eat because she was so hungry. No food at home. I said to myself, how can someone who just had a baby be cooking noodles to eat? There should, there should have been food in the fridge. Different soup for a new mother. Okay, okay, you observe it. They will not see it. Oh, a woman that the husband is providing for, she will have a lot. She will be so blessed. At times when they are eating, it's like they are hungry for a long time. Both of them, I noticed it then. They will sit down. They will sit down in the chair. They don't even have, I don't know if they were faking it. They don't even have table in the house. They will hold the food in their hand. Justin will hold the food in the hand. Cora will hold the food in their hand. They will be eating like, I was like, wondering like, these people show a marriage that is idyllic, a marriage that is okay. They should have a dining table. They should have a dining table. I've dated a man that knows that because I have children, he's going to put a dining table in the parlor so that when my kids come down, they can eat there. So, not to talk of you show a very beautiful family on social media, people cannot even sit together. That is a moment in a family, in a real family. Hmm? That is the moment you can sit down and eat and have conversation together. This one will sit down here, this one will sit down here and be eating. And I have been questioning this thing. That was when I was sensing like this woman is married to Dusty. Because the thing was somehow, they will not see all these things. Okay, no dining table, no bed, mattress on the floor. African women, that is the same thing they bear with all these men. That is exactly the same thing they take from all these dusty that are all over Facebook and all over the community, making noise about women wanting to be single, don't want to marry. Like, are you marriageable? Hmm? The person like Lola on Facebook now, who will marry her daughter, her son, and have peace? No woman, no woman will marry this woman's son and have peace. And these are the mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws that give people problem in their marriage, that make many women to be single. They will be the first to jump out and accuse you of being single. You don't have a husband. I have a husband. Like seriously, that should have been put for you. There's nothing I said to myself. I don't know whether I'm really important. Right? She wants to stay in that marriage at any cost. It was God that deliver her by just coming to social media. That is it. That is it. As an African woman, we never want to leave their marriage. They hold their marriage like it's the last kidney they have. They hold the marriage, all of us, we hold the marriage like the man, the man sees our kidney, we get to get it from him. Or our last breath. We always want to hold that marriage because we know the bashing we are going to get from the society, the discrimination, the stigma, the talking like Lolo and Co on Facebook everywhere in the community. I know how I've seen so many Lolo. I know how it hurts. And the most painful thing is that most of these women that are talking about you, they have the worst marriage, the worst. They have already made up their mind to allow people to abuse them, to stay in that abusive situation. So when they see that you say no, it becomes a problem to them. When you get pissed off with you, they want to shame you, they want to do all sorts of nonsense to you because you choose not to allow people to abuse you. Then you say you could not hold your marriage. Imagine, no dining, no table, no mattress, nothing. Who should have provided that? The woman or a man? And even with the same, he brought her to America to come and suffer. Cora could have been kicked by any man in Africa. Yes, she could be kicked by any man in Africa. And that man will have all these basic things, table and all this stuff. Not to talk of a white man that you all idolize so much. He doesn't have all these basic things. And you first still have the mouth to come out on Facebook to come and bash this woman. She was doing it the African marriage way that they have to suffer together. If you suffer to who suffer helps. It does not help your auntie. All of them were miserable, crying, and people these five children alone. Their husbands sleeping around, bringing gonorrhea, bringing syphilis to them. It does not help your mother. Your mother is slapping you very hard because she was so stressed. All your mother hand is like two of my hands like this. Stressed. The men were supposed to have this. But because of the struggle, the stress was pushed to the women. They have to have Moses. We struggle a lot. Your grandmother probably was a single mother. And you want to be a good girl to all these men. And you know, they don't appreciate that good girl. Be who you are. Don't try to moderate. Be who you are. Yes, be who you are. Don't follow those nonsense that all this lawless society are saying with the cost of a passport. I will go and check that video where she was talking about passport that Justin brought up. Very many people. It's like it's long time that this Lolo has been to Nigeria. I traveled to Nigeria on COVID period 3 times. It's long that she has been to Nigeria. Go and see how people are making money in Africa. The weight has changed and it's not only in Europe. People are creating things. People are doing things. Only their business. You are here talking about green card. Eh? When your mate are flying to America and coming back home, they don't want to stay. Look at Nancy. See, bravo, bravo, bravo for Nancy. She's flying and fly back to her nation. Eh? As with big space, cook everything. So you see men like dating, you see men like dating. They cannot date women from their own country. They will not match. It's true. It's true. No white woman, unless dusty white woman or all those junkies that will be with him without no chair, without no table, nothing. That is very That is somehow. Eh? They will not pick him up. They will look at him like he's lacking behind. That is why they will go to Africa and pick a girl that they believe is cheap. When their community has already rejected them, they will not be looking for a black girl that will come and do their cleanup in the name of passport. Intellectually, they would go to third world country to date young girls and promise to bring them to America, go to America. Yes, that is what many of them do. When they become the reject of their community, nobody wants them because they didn't work hard, they didn't meet the standard and the boundaries that most of the women of their women put in to get a man or to accept a man. They will not be looking for they will not be looking for a black girl that will come and be with them. Justin that is looking for food. Most white women they don't cook. Most of them they don't cook. They they always buy food. I work with some white people that time for 3 years. They don't cook so much. They always eating out. Their kitchen is so clean. Cora will cook. Cora will do everything. What do people want Cora to do? To buy herself. He brought her to America. The woman gave her 2 children. Can Justin replace the way Cora was when he met her? That is why many of them they don't really attract better men. They don't most men that they follow, they don't find value in them. Because of this mentality that Lolo have, that took it for a man is more, a passport is more important than 2 kids for a man. 3 children, and she have to feed herself and take care of herself in a house that have no furniture. And she have to naked, semi-naked and dance every day. Like with America that is cold. Like I was like thinking like, why is this lady? Is she not feeling cold all the time? Do you know the type of pneumonia that woman can get? All of you are crying. What you people cannot even do. It now turn her into a money making machine when she is supposed to be the one that will be enjoying as a wife. Even the man that I was dating that I left, I remember when he died, he even gave me money. A, a, a white boyfriend that I have then, he died. He even left money for me. He wasn't married. So you married a man, he can't even provide for you. He can't provide. And you think it's normal because she's a black woman. People believe she doesn't deserve anything better for herself. She doesn't deserve to keep her money. I was like seeing comments if if Cora was helping Justin, she couldn't have been divorced now. Like these people talk like they are 5 years old children. If I tell this to my daughter first, she will be asking me like, these people are they okay? That if she was sharing her money with this man, they couldn't have been divorced now. Like, no, you know that is what we normally do. If everybody is not like we buying a man and keeping a man in the house. Men want to be free. They want to be provider if you don't hijack the responsibility. They want to provide. The way you fast forward and be doing everything, they will do this for you. All your harm will not become two. You will have two big harm. And you'll be thinking that you're Odunga. You want to be using your harm to oppress people. You don't know that you are getting sick every day with all those harms that are like Okonga. No, if it's mistake, then you don't. So that is the problem these people have with her. Should I have you? We say they see nothing wrong with colorful Yoruba scripts. Why would they see something wrong when when they have been feeding all this our black men in this community? Hmm? Even I was watching a video of one that said that she's a relationship therapist. That one was saying that now women they feed men nowadays. Oh. Can you imagine that? Now women they feed men nowadays. Oh. I was like ashamed. How can you be a relationship therapist and you even using this type of language? Say now women they feed man nowadays. What a shame. It's like I can't feed a man. I've fallen into that mentality before and I'm never going to repeat it again. I can never even take a man that cannot provide for me. No, 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 no. It's not going to happen. Double standard. This is why most of them, I check their mentality very well. We don't associate. A woman that cannot know her position in the life of a man, we don't associate. If you are a woman, you believe that you are supposed to be providing for a man, we, both of us are not going to agree anyway. You cannot be my relationship therapist and tell me that na woman dey feed man. You are asking me to reverse my role, do a role reversal with a man. And no woman on this planet Earth have done a role reversal with a man and she benefited from it. Never. Whether your mother, your grandmother, they were all dropped like a bad business. So don't think that that is going to happen. There's nothing wrong with it. The therapy is just if they say she should do more. Then some of them don't even accept if they are married. They die more than something. What are you talking? Do you see the time Lolo was preaching to our women on this Facebook, mocking them that they are single, blah blah blah? Do you know how many of our women went and played in that time? Do you know how many of our women were paying the men that time? It's just for the men to be available. Just be available. They will pay your flight ticket to Africa. They will buy the food. They will sew cloth for you. It's for you to bring yourself permission. They will do everything for you. These women were so desperate because I noticed that many of them were so afraid. Even some of them that were close to me, like they are not friends, they were close to me, like oh, today they are just traveling single mother and Facebook. Me, I said, me, I've already accepted my single mother all day. Me, I went to Europe for a page. Single mother in Europe. I went to open a page. I said, me, for me to move forward in life, I have to accept. If they can boast that they are married, me, I can boast that I'm a single mother. I can boast that I'm a single mother. If they can boast without this, they are dysfunctional marriage. Me, I can boast freely that I'm a single mother. And we started that journey. These women lose confidence. They were like, the way all of them jumped into this marriage, that was the way most of the marriage crashed. Because it was all even to today. Single mother must marry. Single mother must marry. Single mother must marry. We want single mother. We want single mother. And they forget the name that they have been impressed in this community. They forget the type of name that they have. that these men have nothing to write home about. Many of them don't even have a table where a woman will eat. They will ask you, if I come marry you, what is your trouble for me? You mad? You don't even have a you don't even have a full flat. You are the one that is even sharing one room. You are asking a woman where you do work. Even if you ask them which work they are working, they will say, "Ha, I don't know you. They are just asking me which work I'm working." It's like you're after my money. You don't even have a money that anybody will be after. Eh? This is the same thing that molds most of these women when they enter into this interracial marriage. They will even take the worst man that is even worse than the key men that they don't want. They will take them and marry them just because of they can show their white face. Just because of their white face. For them to pick a better man is the problem. All these women like Lolo and all, they want these women that they should be crazy, that they should be happy to find a man that married them. You know how many women that are looking for husbands that cannot even find husband. You even find a man that married you. Eh? I'm having you on the request, but I don't know, send it back again. I'm having you send it back. Send it back again, please. Send it back. So you think you should be happy that you find somebody to marry you. They are so annoying. And like I've been keeping this feeling so quiet for long and it's like I feel so irritated with the way they talk most of the time. And I feel the way they talk is really destroying most of our women. The way they talk is destroying the men and the women. It makes the men as dusty and crusty that they have. It makes them feel that they are entitled to something. It makes them feel like they are so important. Even the jobless one inside. I didn't even know that they would play this nonsense to Justin. I will never believe. I think I'm telling you to you now. I never know. I don't know. I never know. I never know they could do this with Justin. I never knew. It's happening. I never knew. When I started seeing Lolo any live video, all those crusty women, mommies, people, all of them calling into the video, like, what is this woman thinking? Where they thank Bola, they should be happy we brought her to America. Did you know how important it is to come to America? Did you know that? They will all be exposed. Yes, so they will be exposed. They will be exposed. A woman that knows so much, that spent 8 years fighting, the man has is his character, his this, his that. You wanted it. You really bad. You went through the wrong way to collect something from a man that has money. It's not hard. Oh. It's not hard. The man says that no, this one, no level. No level. The way you are going to call a man that is not even asking to collect a house that has character. So, you are beating her just because a man said he's going and she said that she goes there, see you later. And she become enemy of everybody. That is the same thing that happened to me. After begging with fowl, begging with kankai, begging with everything to stay married. So that they will, if they are counting people that are married, they will say Lolo, Monica, whatever, they will still count me. That was all I was looking for. I, and still yet, they see people. I have to beg with kankai, I have to beg with chicken, I have to beg with turkey. Eh? It's only goats that are doing that. Eh? I did it was Africa, they would have asked me to go and buy goat. And at the end of the day, nothing. They could have had this girl to come and kneel down on social media. Ah, they could have had asked this girl to come and kneel down on social media and say sorry to God. Still just then she will go inside the house and be suffering because now you have upper. You, if you go and say sorry to a man when when you're doing wrong him, you just go and put a cup on your hand. This man will just body go just dey catch am, he will be misbehaving. That was what they could have done to her. Go and kneel down and beg your husband. Go and kneel down. Hey, Nigeria women, una mumu too much. Una mumu e too much reach house. Maybe Kola want to collect the mess, the massage table. maybe maybe that is what they will take to cut the massage table, abi, or the mattress. What else? Hmm? Who fake marriage more than black men? They will, the man will be cheating on them, will be doing everything. They will still sew clothes together. They will still do everything. They can manage. The average Nigerian woman is a manager. She is a manager. Go and beg the husband. That was what they were looking for. Go and beg Justin. And at the time that Cora went and begged Justin, what did Justin do? He posted the message online where she said sorry. If I was Cora, he might say sorry. Sorry for what? Abandoning me. They are even saying cheating. Maybe we'll talk about that on another day. Talk about that on another day. Something we want an African woman to cheat. Something very strong. And most of the thing is when they are with a man that cannot provide for them. They will be tempted that other men ask, I will do it. If I have a man that can't do nothing for me, if I see say, if I drop this man, they are going to flog me too much. They are going to laugh me too much. Maybe I will be doing my own runs to the corner because for you to come and block my way, I will be making, I will be looking for money from outside to do whatever I want. Because if you don't have it, other men have it. I let him marry that is nonsense. My sister, the nonsense is too much. And we see all these women that are supposed to to like encourage you, that are supposed to say this nonsense is too much. They will be putting fire on the lake. They want to make it to look bad because most of them are exactly like the men that left you. They have the same mentality, they have everything. I don't know why I'm having you and this thing is not let they have that same mentality with they have same mentality with that with those men. That is why there will be quick to back those men. Do you know how many men Lolo are backed in this Facebook? You know how many? It is difficult for her to defend what brought her to Facebook. It's going to be difficult for her to defend what brought her to Facebook. One, she have no self-love for herself. She have no self-respect. She doesn't respect other women, and she have no empathy for anybody. Her wickedness, her bad mind, her like she can't even see another woman smiling. And don't do that. Those things that I said do not allow her to speak to any woman. I've seen them double cross so many women in social media. They will bring matter to them, they will turn the matter aside. And just sit down and be looking at people like, seriously? And I begin to read them and understand that the relationship or the marriage that they have, they are so miserable. Nobody will be in a healthy relationship, being treated well, and you see other women being mistreated in their relationship or marriage, and you will decide to stand in, with the person that is putting this woman back. You will say they are men. No better men can treat a woman bad. No good man will treat a woman bad. No responsible man will treat a woman bad. That that woman is evil, carrying people energy. What truth did she have? She have no truth. She have no truth. She's just deceiving herself. Everything she put out on Facebook, that is how I know that she's receiving a karma. That is why she's so nervous now. She can't take criticism. Before she was a bringer because nobody was questioning them. Both of them were doing all sorts of nonsense on Facebook. It is the breakup that they have now with her friend, the other one in Belfast, that is making her now to go crazy. That make people to even be speaking to her. The breakup. If she can even go back to that one now, that will be the best option for her. Because most of the people that watch them are my tribe people. It's karma that is dealing with her. Everything she has brought out on Facebook is the bat of everything bad she put out on Facebook to hurt people. Everything is going back to her. Do you think that she was talking about it? I think she was talking about somebody who did not cook for their somebody who did not cook for their children, and the son come and knock on the door. The son come to the door and ask for food that he hasn't eaten for the past. He said, "No, something is wrong with them." People don't see it. That is what I'm please talk about. They don't see it that something's wrong with them. I was even ashamed like people are calling her for America. Do you know how that makes her to feel grandeur? Like and doing that people even call me from America. I'm a counselor. Yeah, okay. If she said the person was hungry because every time I comment, I don't comment on her platform like that. Maybe 2 times. Every time I comment on external platform, which is not a platform, she will go to my Facebook page, shine your hand. She will go to my Facebook page and write something like me, I'm hungry. At times she will call me a hungry woman. Me that live in abundance. I live in abundance, I live in Spain where we have everything fresh. It's like Africa. They will say, I'm hungry. I will be looking at me hungry, me that live in Spain, I'm hungry. At times she will say I'm hungry of sex. She will say I'm sex starved. I was looking at her. I have a boyfriend before. Okay. Where is all this hungry and sex starved coming from? And I kept quiet until she talked with her best friend. And her best friend began to expose her. that her husband Bola is not working, that the husband does not go to bed with her, that the husband they don't do all this stuff. That a lot. Yes. Me that won't have 4 children, I will not even marry a man like her husband. I didn't marry a cleaner for that matter. He has to have money to back up that that stupid donor. He has to have money. I no carry. Mm-mm. That man have to be like sugar daddy for me to consider it. Not for husband. If you have to be your husband, you have to have money to back it up. Yes, she will come and put her and say, start. I was like, can somebody will just look all over the way insulting the word and say something like this? And the friend started exposing her that there is nothing, that she doesn't have food, that it's only spaghetti that she normally cook, spaghetti in the morning, spaghetti in the afternoon, that they don't have food, that they are hungry. And I started the other day. I was thinking, like, oh, no wonder this woman said that I don't have that is her problem. And I begin to read that anything that is in her body, she will be projecting it in another person's body. That now I was starting to remember saying, "Oh, this woman, because there was no gift. The husband, the friend was not saying that she used to entertain all these justice around. One by the name Leonard Ajayi, the other one Austin and all. But then she will come to Facebook, women, respect your leg, women, close your leg, women, do this, women, do that. The married woman. And at the end, another of their friends exposed her that she's bashing everywhere. So I begin to understand that everything that she's doing is what she thinks other people are doing. They will come to preach against something that they are doing so that people will not look at them. The friend exposed her and she exposed that one too because they were living fake life. That one came out the first video that she had with passport. They were the one that brought this passport issue to Facebook to make it a big deal. They were the one that made this passport a cost to people, something that they can use to insult people. And at the end of the day, when they fought, she said that she's the one that borrowed her friend's passport to travel. So I begin to question that why are people so gullible? Why are they so stupid that they can't see between these women? That you complain about your politicians, you complain about so many people in society, and these people are in public. And what you should be looking at is their integrity, the word that they speak from their mouth. If it does not correlate with what they are doing, you have to stop giving them this attention that they are looking. And they will comment on this video that and be crazy. Yeah, I'm ready for you people's craziness. Okay? I'm so ready for your craziness. That's what it is. So that is how our health problem started. You go to my Facebook, put am self start am this and that. But I'm not. I'm not. If I want Bola now, okay, deserve, deserve the way Arab said it. He said deserve plenty. It's not my problem. I'm not like who that married full legged because of banga soup. It's you that say approach you. Banga food soup somebody was even chopping your plate with for banga soup. What do you have to tell me that it's a single mother that they don't even chop me for banga soup as cheap as a banga soup. I remember like 3 years ago, I have 9 big industrial freezers that I used to sell meat. No talk of say common banga soup. How much is meat? How much is all this assorted meat to cook soup? Banga soup is banga soup thing is €3.50, €4 minimum. You can't even buy. The man will be using banga soup to chop food. Hmm. Let me leave you this one. Let me so that I will go and sleep tomorrow. We'll come back again and talk. You know, there's too much of everything is bad. This one will. People have done so much damage to people. I see the other lady today crying that they bring their page down. And it's the jobless and bruise that is under that thing. Bringing people's page down because he thinks that he is Facebook. He doesn't know that I can still organize people and will bring that your girlfriend or your baby mama page down one day. Now small na take start am. We are going to still start it small. Both of you need to get out of this Facebook because you are not contributing anything. Our friend, the one that they call Monica, the one that they were doing adulteries together, that they have to expose themselves on Facebook, how they were sleeping around and all those stuff on Facebook. They said it with their own mouth, from the horse's mouth. That one is still confessing to today how they sleep around, bangasu and all. So it's not me that said it. It's what people put out on this Facebook, what people have used to laugh single mother, destroy their self-esteem down, that I'm going to use to speak to you people. You call us adulterers that we cannot hold in marriage. And you have the audacity to be opening your leg up and down because of bangas. Leonard Ajayi, I saw it on his Facebook. That boy can cook very well. That one can cook very well. Someone was using bangasu to chop. Me that is a single mother said, if a man don't even give me money, I don't care my boyfriend, I won't cook for him. Me talk of a man was using €3.50 more banga to chop it. And he come to my Facebook and write and say, "Stab, I'm angry." Me that is food. Me, I'm food. So there is no way somebody is going to use banga to chop me. You still come to Facebook, you come to advise God, come, 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 be cooking for your children. Come, I will show you a site where you will buy fine baby clothes for your children. I will show you a site where you buy all those fine things down. Look, if it's Oyibo pikin that you missed when you come to abroad, that you want to have, it's not June that you will use to have that Oyibo. Why are you for Oyibo that you people have been doing all sorts of things? You will marry to a white man, you will bring a black baby, they don't care. So you can see if your husband never care about the banga, everything, all the scandal that come out, he will not care if you bring a white baby home. If you carry belle and born a white baby, he won't care. So for you to be using June to massage yourself, go and get a pregnant for a white man and bring it home. Nobody is going to ask you. People have done more than that. I will, June, I will show you where you will buy baby clothes, not this thing that you wear your baby now. I've seen all these things. I have a 19 years old girl. I've seen all these nonsense from all of them. That if you see my daughter carrying her hair like this, you'll be asking her, why did you not make your hair? Why did you not make your hair? They will come here and say, I saw your daughter hair. She didn't make her hair. What's your business with that hair? Somebody is carrying her natural hair and you are crying that she did not make it. What type of make do you want her to make it? If she never put attachment in the hair, you will not know that she make it. If your child is not dressing like a thug, like a criminal, like a jailbird, you will not understand that the child is dressing properly. The child has to put things before complete and dress like a jail, a candidate that is waiting to enter jail in future. The way many of you dress your children. No, It's not that to, it's not a plan work. Oh. Those are children. They are something. It's not a plan work. Oh. They say that you know, the child is hungry. You know something? That is somehow. It's like the child that they are hungry. The moment they hear food, their mother was saying food. That will trigger the child. It's like at times you are on Facebook, you are watching reels or something that has to do with food. You will be like triggered to eat something. I believe that was what happened to that boy. Like, be that their mother mentioned food, they were triggered. And the, the small one, he has to come to the room and knock. He had food. Be that, you know, a house where there is no food like that, he has to try. Like me now, when I think they like their age, there is food everywhere. Even now, there is food everywhere. They don't need to ask me. My fridge is open. Maybe she now, she will put padlock in the fridge for the children not to eat. You know there is padlock pots now. I will post it. Maybe this woman now, she buy padlock pots. The children cannot open and eat. What the moment she mention food now, those are the children. They want to eat. And they tell to the mom to say they want to eat. You know, do you know how embarrassed she was when those children came back? What if people want to talk about her? If you make video on her sef, you don't even get view. I'm making video because I want to talk about their nonsense that I've been that I've just been looking at for long. They are not that relevant. The only people that give relevancy to them are those illiterate Edo women that they have captured their mind. They know their secrets. Most of them have marital issues that they have discussed with them. So they are looking for a way to blackmail them. So those women have to be just be cordial with them. Know that they actually like them, both of them. No, don't like them. They just want to be. We have already fallen in the hand of this demonic women. Let us just look it like that. So we tell our son to come and say Sunday. You don't know where that boy has been calling for food. You know how many times that boy has come out for food. As when they eat spaghetti every day. Where the men don't go to shopping importance at home. When the child is hungry, you go to the food, take the roots, take something, take bread, take all those things and eat. It's out there. It's out. Some African mother, if you eat, you will see slap on your face. Eh? You will see, you will meet some of them in the shop when their child asks for something. You will see the way they will open hand for the child. That child, please go come up for a nyash. Hmm. So maybe it's like that. There is padlock in the pot, there is padlock in the food. What do you want the children to do? Because if there is food everywhere, they will easily go to the kitchen, take chips, take something, and eat. Even my boys cook. My boy, when he was 12, he cooked. All of them cook up till today. These ones, they cannot well clean. Their mother is preserving them or a slave woman that will come and be cooking for them. The day the woman did not cook, they will bruise her and they will call their mother to come and finish the job. That is why she's arranging corn. You have to arrange corn ahead. This is the type of woman I will spoil my son. This is the type of woman I want my son to date. You have to behave accordingly. If not, nobody will marry you. Nobody will marry you. Who is going to be with a piece of man? Apart from a woman with a low self-esteem, a woman that don't have value for herself, like two people idolizing a dusty man. Like she could have paid, she could have been with her husband if she paid the loan. Like seriously, no wonder our men are somehow they can't even die to back for a woman. Many of them can't even die with to back. without asking you something back. Now I see, now I see. Mummies are something else in this community. We need to be talking about them. We need to create awareness to avoid behaviors like this. They are the largest in the community. They are the ones that are seen first before any human being. We need to make them invisible. They are nobody. Their problem is just too much. They silence a lot of women. I see a lot of women in our community. They look very crazy to me. So this one married, they look crazy. No, they look crazy, they look confused. Like I just flashed back to something that I saw the other day. A woman, the way she was like, I was like, I just shared this with her. Like, is this a marriage? Confusion. Anyway, let me leave you. Thank you for coming to this live, and I really appreciate this conversation. I really wanted to have this conversation because most of the time we don't have people that think alike in this community. All of you can see what happened now. This is a white man. Just imagine if this has to be a black man. How they have molded the minds of these women and these men to be very, very trusting. They're not helping. Money is the biggest problem in the black community. The money is just like the men. Most of these dusty men, they are just exactly like that. There's no difference in behavior. Everything is the same. It's just they just have the feminine shape. They are just a woman. That is the only different thing that they have. If we okay, let us leave this conversation again for tomorrow because it's not easy. It's not easy to have this conversation if you don't have people that have the same mindset or think alike. It's difficult. If this was to be some years ago, nobody is going to obstruct all these women. Nobody is going to have alternative opinion. Everybody is saying, yeah, 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 no. I'm happy that people can see things like this and speak against it. It doesn't have to be Cora. It doesn't have to be somebody that is famous. We can all do this in our community. That is why many of them hate me because I always speak the truth. If they tell me this one is controlling their husband, I will say, please leave that alone. This one controlling her. Look for one that you will control. When they will say this one have already shamed their husband, say, you go and look for the one that you will sham. I don't like to want to say the truth, but we will continue to say it anyway because that is the only thing that will help us to level up in this community. So I love all of you all, Shibon and Una. Una. Thank you all for being here on this live and good night, everyone. Bye. I don't know who's watching, but thank you for being here and don't forget to share this video, don't forget to like. Bye bye.